My sweet today is strawberry cassis ice cream. I don't know about you, but I absolutely adore ice cream. I've always made my own, and I think that it is so easy. And after you've seen this, I hope that you will rush and start making it. First of all, you need 1 pint, 570 mils of double cream. And in here, I've got a pound of 459 grams of strawberries and 8 ounces of, or 225 grams of caster sugar. So I'm going to put them both in there with 4 tablespoonfuls of creme de cassis.
What happens, Jean, if you haven't got a food processor?
Tough. No, if you haven't got a food processor, well, I think you'd have to mash the strawberries. Right.
Can you use any other fruit than strawberries?
Pardon?
Could you use any other fruit?
You could use any fruit you wanted, but strawberries, you know, I particularly like. It has a really nice flavour and goes well with the creme de cassis.
What is creme de cassis, Jean?
Creme de cassis is a liqueur, and it's made up of blackcurrants, sugar and alcohol, and it's 15% proof. It does you good. So I'm going to mix all this together. Likewise, I think I've got a little solid strawberry in there, but I think that all adds to it. But I must say that if you could or can invest in an ice cream maker, it's so much easier. Anyway, having said that, I'm mixing it together like this, and now it can go into this container here.
Jean, is there anything you could do to reduce the calories in it? Put artificial sweetener in, or less cream, or...?
No, I think, well, yes, you could use milk instead of using full cream, or you could use yoghurt. But personally, for me, I think ice cream should be full of calories and absolutely decadent, because I think that if it is as rich as that, you're probably only going to have a little bit, because that's all you need. And I'll put this in the freezer, and then I'll continue answering your questions, right? Right. So this is one I made earlier. But back to your question. Yes, in ice cream you can use yoghurt, you can use milk, you can make up a custard, you can make so many different varieties. And the thing is, when you do make your own, I never put eggs in mine, I prefer not to. And when you're making your own, you know that there aren't any additives in it, unforeseen things, and it really is so much nicer than the ones you buy in the shops that are very, very expensive. And I'm going to... That's really how it should look.
It's actually easier to make your own than you think, isn't it?
It's much easier to make your own, yes, than... Actually, there's always this myth about ice cream, and people think it's very difficult. But I suppose the manufacturers want you to think it's very difficult, because you'll rush out and buy the astronomical prices that that they charge. But there's so many different varieties you can make. You know, you could use blackcurrants, you could use all sorts of different fruits, anything. It really is. I find it fascinating just making up your own. And also, I've got some broken biscuits here. These were tweels that went wrong. But I'm going to put them in there. So I'll just decorate it with a little bit of mint. And here is my strawberry cassis ice cream. So what do you think? What do you think of the strawberry cassis ice cream?
Absolutely gorgeous, Jean. Is it safe to drive home after this?
Have you ever made homemade ice cream?
No.
You have to.
I realise how easy it was, actually.
As it happens with strawberry, it's not so bad. It's just where if you're making, say, a pistachio nut and lime or anything like that, where it's got sort of liquid going in, you keep having to stir that, otherwise it will all settle on the bottom.
It's definitely worth the trouble, though.
It's lovely.
But as you saw, it was no trouble, was it?
At all. Well,
No. It's just a matter of being at home for stirring it if you haven't got an ice cream maker.
Is there any more?
I'm sure there is.
Is this more?
Yeah. Are you allowed to have that?